G'day guys, Peter here from Oz Commercial Sewing Machines. Today we're just going to give you a quick brief overview of the Jack 2060G industrial compound feed sewing machine. Can be seen, the machine comes with the table and the legs on casters. Okay, it is a knee lift machine. It doesn't have an auto lift on this particular model. And looking underneath here, you can see it is a wet sump. So the head does tilt back and you have to change the oil every 12 months or so in that sump. The machine comes with some little extras here. You can see there's 3 screwdrivers. There's a small, a medium and a large. There's a small one for doing your bobbin tensions. There's a medium one for the likes of changing out your needle and other such things, and the long one is for getting that little bit of extra torque to remove face plates and other things like that. Okay, you get a little manual oiler, and you get 3 bobbins and some extra needles and some other little sundry pieces in this kit here. Okay, so I flip it over there, you can see there's an Allen key. There's an extra piece of felt in there to replace the felt that goes down through there. So it comes with the twin spool thread post, which is the standard Jack fixture. Okay. The motor on the 2060G is a 750 watt. This one does have some automatic features. So we've gone in on the control panel now so that we can see the features of this machine. You can see that it has a start tack, an end tack, straight sewing feature, all on the short push side, and on the long push side we've got needle position, there's the thread pincher, and there's the cutter, so they can be turned on and off to make it however you so desire to use it. Now if we come down here, we have the W tack feature, we have the shape, which is a programmable side of things. Now this button here won't work with this particular model of machine because this machine doesn't have an automatic presser foot lifter. But if this machine had the solenoid foot lifter, you could utilize this button to lift the foot after it had cut. And this one here allows you to pivot halfway through a job. So if you need to turn it, you would put this on so that when you stopped sewing, the needle would stay down, the foot lift would come up, and you would then turn your job, and then you'd start again. Once you get the position that you need to start again, you just put your foot down on the pedal. Okay, you've got your program button. Okay, this is your factory reset button. I strongly suggest on any of the Jack machines, unless you talk to your technician or your mechanic, do not touch this button because it will reset all of the parameters inside the computer back to factory settings. And we preset these machines for our customers to make them comfortable and easy to use. They're not sent out to our customers set up for factory use. So everything's slowed down and made more smooth and comfortable to use. Okay, so you've got your left and right buttons which toggle you through the numbers there to be able to change your start and end tack numbers. Okay, then you got your plus and minus to adjust your numbers there. So, and once you've got what you want, you push the P button, which then sets the programming. Now this button and this button outside of this is used to set your maximum speed. Now this being a compound feed going to a lady's home, we'll probably set it to around 1,000 stitches a minute as the maximum machine speed, because you don't need to go much faster than that, and we're not working in a factory. And if we set it too fast, then it may get out of control for them, for the owner, and then they have to unpick and start again. So that's the reasoning behind that. Now, this machine also has the manual stitching stitch length dial. Okay, you can see that it goes up to a stitch length of 9 millimeters, which is fairly long. Now, to change the stitch length, obviously same as most other jacks, you push in the lever and wind it down. Now, if it does get too hard, you can push the reverse lever down to take up the strain and wind it all the way back. Okay, that is the 0 stitch length right there. Now, this is your reverse lever. Okay, so we'll take this back up. Now, it's easy to take out, but it's not easy to bring back in. So we've set that at about a number 6 there. The manual presser lifter for the presser foot is not on the back of the head of this machine. This is the manual presser foot lift right here, because this and this button here, or dials, are part of the lifting device for this machine. They work in conjunction with each other to be able to lift the, or climbing device, to be able to lift the feet, to be able to climb over those higher ridges in the seams, like if you're going over jeans or something, or even heavier with trying to get an extra piece of leather underneath. All you'd have to do is turn these devices so that you can get the outer feet and the inner feet to lift a lot higher, to be able to get over those ridges, and then you can release them back down so to keep sewing normally. 060 also has the same basic presser foot pressure regulators as the H series machines. So you've got the inner spring on this one, okay, and then you've got the main spring on this system here down below. Now, this is your inner foot here, this is your outer foot. It also has an adjustable LED light, and you can see there we're turning down and then we turn it back on, and that's maximum lighting. Okay, you've got the 2 blue buttons here. This one here is the needle up down. Okay, it's not going to work because I haven't started sewing. This one here is the reverse. So you can push this button if you're over this way. Instead of going over to the reverse lever, you can push this and get an automatic reverse by solenoid. Now, if we come back down a little bit, we can show you the feet on this machine. Now, the structure of the feet on this machine are quite unusual. There is very few, if any, replacement feet for this machine. So really, they've used an unusual system. The only real features that we can use is we can grind off one of the feet on the outer to make a left hand and right hand zipper foot. But there are no real replacement feet without getting them custom made. Okay, so when you buy the 2060, what feet it comes with is pretty much the only feet that you can get for this machine. So this is our overview today. It's very quick and brief, just going through the main features and functions of the Jack 2060G. Thanks for watching Oz Commercial Sewing Machines. See you next time.